My first race at Daytona was the 1980 Daytona 500. Buddy Baker's first and only win at the 500. I was an infield rat back then. Sat in turn 4. I had a great time. Then I migrated back up to the stands around 82 and 83, and I've been in the stands ever since. In 80, I was at Buddy Baker's win, and 81 was Richard Petty's 7th win. I was there for Davy's win in 92 rather. Juniors victories in 4 and 14, or 4 and 14. But my favorite was Dale Sr.'s win in 1998. I think the drive down pit road with all the crews there was just something you'd never seen before. It really was. It was great. The moment on pit road, when every crew came out to congratulate him, was just phenomenal. It really was. And that race to the caution flag with Rusty and I think it was Jeremy Mayfield and those Fords chasing him down, and he just blocked them all the way and he made it, and the crowd just went crazy when he was there because they know he won. It was phenomenal. It really was. That was probably the only day that everybody at Daytona was a Dale Earnhardt Sr. fan. It was great. It was exciting. Everybody was cheering for him. I think everybody wanted him. Even my buddy, who was a Bill Elliott fan, was happy that day for Senior to win that race. So I was here for the 4 and 14 Dale Jr. race, and in fact, the 14, I think he won it about 2 o'clock in the morning.
Flag, checkered flag, waving, it's over, it's Earnhardt!
And to see him come there, to be there for the 500 and see your guy win, I was used to, being a Senior fan. Dale Sr. won all the time. Junior had that drought, and to see him win, that was really great. Especially with my wife, who's a Jimmy fan. It was great to see Junior beat him. Daytona is one of those races that it builds a driver's career. Even last year, Hamlin just nipping Truex Jr. at the line. I mean, that was such a close fit. I actually thought Truex won. We were shocked when it was Hamlin. It was so close. So it's. Daytona is I'm sure, for a fan to go to a Daytona 500 is phenomenal, and I'm sure for a driver, any driver, to win the Daytona 500 just makes their career. Before the renovations, of course, you had the wood plank flooring and everything else in there, and I have to tell you, on a rainy day, that was the wettest place in the world under the stands. You would find one spot where it wasn't dripping, and you just didn't give that spot up. You were there. You were fighting for that spot, and it was so unique because the track never, when you walked under the stands, it didn't go straight through. You always had a detour and go around and jog around. And now that the renovation's there, it's great. And the best thing they ever did are the escalators. I'm getting too old to go up and down those stairs anymore into the towers. So it's great to have the escalators there and stuff. So that just love it. And everything is so new and modern there now. The vendors they have and the food you can get there, and everything is just so easy. Like I said, we go in there and tailgate inside now instead of sitting out in the parking lot. There's so many places to hang out in there. Well, the seats are great. They're comfortable. You got a cup holder now, so that's great. There's, for people who bring stuff in, we of course have headsets and scanners. We even have microphones on our headsets and radios so we can talk to one another right through the headsets. But you can put all this stuff under the seat now, and it doesn't get in the aisle. People can almost walk through the aisle without stepping on you now. It used to be so crowded before and so tight. That's one of the greatest things. So the comfort level at the stadium is really, really good. I love that. You watch a NASCAR race on TV, and it's totally different than being there. The experience of being there is, you can feel the thunder of the trucks, you can hear the engines, you can feel the engines. And when they go by, I mean, for me, is when they start the engines, I just get goosebumps up and down my arms when the engine started. It's great. Coming to the Daytona 500, well, first of all, you never realize what a race is like until you're there. You just can't, TV does a great job of televising it and showing you everything they can show you. But the feeling of being there, you just can't feel it. I don't know. For me, it's just, when they go by that first lap, and you can just smell the fuel as it comes up, as it burns off, and the noise, the sound of those. They hear that sound as they come by is just phenomenal.